Hello, Dawn.
Bonnie, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Amazing. And we are going to do something fun today, Bonnie, because Mary Kay has a fun glamour look that's out that has a special price until tomorrow. So we thought we would go live and do the look for our friends. What do you think?
I love it because I don't have any eye makeup on yet.
Yeah, either do I. I did put on my brows and I had to put on some lipstick because I just had to. So
Me too. I have cheeks on too.
yes, and I did some cheeks. So this pretty look that we have, I'm holding it. Oh,
When you do screen share, it's kind of
yes,
hard to, yeah,
there.
there you go.
So
I mean, not screen share,
background.
background.
So
Mhm.
there's crystalline,
Nope.
granite,
Moonstone.
oh, excuse me, moonstone, granite, cashmere haze, and espresso. And this is just such a pretty look. So before I start, Bonnie, I pulled out my brushes that I'm going to be using. The all over blending brush. Um, well, I don't think they call it the blending brush. All over color, crease, and smudger. I'm going to clean mine because I don't know what colors I was using. So I'm going to spray brush cleaner on them.
And
And then
get out any of the old color.
well, you don't know if you were using a dark color. And then if you put moonstone on, your moonstone doesn't look moonstone.
Well, the problem with that is it's hard to get the other eye to match
Yeah, well, exactly.
because you have a combination. Cool. I got my brushes ready to go.
Okay. And then Bonnie, I think we need to do something else. We need to put on some eye primer.
Oh, I already did that, and I was going to talk about that. The eye primer is just fabulous. It's like glue for your eyeshadow. If you've ever had problems with your eyeshadow coming off or going up in your on the top, if you've ever had any problem with that, this is your answer. So it's just a white cream, and you can see Dawn's just putting it on. Super easy. I put it on before I do my brows, and then I put it in my brow area as well.
To me, it just makes the color so much more vibrant, and you don't have to use as much of the all
I
over.
agree. I agree.
So Bonnie, I am going to put moonstone on all over my eye, from my lash to my brow. How are you doing this look?
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it in the. I always like to do it in the corner to lighten it and brow. So kind of the same area with my all over brush. Love this brush. Boy, we get quiet when we do our eyes.
Probably the only time we're quiet.
Usually we're not even quiet during that time.
What I really like about this look is that you can wear two eyeshadows and you could do a day look. You can do three eyeshadows and make it, a day look. And then you could do all four and make it a very wearable look, or you can really glam it up. So, because you can use the espresso as your liner. So,
actually, Dawn, you know what I'm going to do? Which, hold please. You can continue. I'll be back.
okay. All right. So I have the moonstone on all over my eye with my all over powder brush, eyeshadow brush, and I kind of just stipple that on and pat it in. All right.
You want to know what I'm doing?
What?
I was out of under eye corrector up in my makeup bag, and I just opened one up, and I have very dark eyelids, and it seems like even with eye primer, it feels like I'm just always putting on a whole bunch of eyeshadow. This is a personal problem, but maybe someone out there has a personal problem like this.
Not a problem.
But I like to put under eye corrector or foundation on my eyelid, and I did not do that this morning because it just lightens the area, so I don't have to work so hard with
so much product.
Right. So I just kind of pat it in. Just makes everything more wearable. And I will tell you, maybe somebody out there has dark eyelids. I was privileged. I had a makeup artist makeover from one of our makeover artists, and he said I had very transparent eyelids. I said, "Is that a fancy way of saying they're really dark and veiny?" And he goes, "Yeah."
Well, but
So
I don't think you're the only person who has that.
no, I don't think so either. But that's what it's called, transparent eyelids. But you can see I just kind of lightened up the whole scene.
So Bonnie, I'm taking the cashmere haze
Mhm.
and I'm actually putting it on like the second, like the outer 2/3 of that
2/3.
eye up to the
Mhm.
crease and in.
Okay. Oh, two. Here we go.
The other thing I like about this look is I think most people have neutrals, and this gray is very much a neutral as well. So it's nice to have a look with some browns and some grays because those seem to be go-to eyeshadows for most women.
Well, you know what else is great about that? Some people are dressed before they put their makeup on. Sometimes I don't know what I'm going to wear, so I like to just throw on a neutral look because I can wear whatever then.
All of a sudden, my eyes are starting to look a little bit more white. Yeah. And then, Bonnie, I'm going to take my crease brush and I'm going to go over that cashmere haze with the granite. And granite has a little bit of shimmer,
Hmm.
and it really is a very neutral color that picks up almost anything that you're wearing.
Uh-huh. I felt like I needed a little blending in there, so I used our fabulous blending brush. It's kind of big and fluffy, and just kind of did a little swirl number to kind of, and actually, if you really wanted a simple look, right there you have Moonstone and Cashmere Haze, just a
Yes.
really simple
Yep.
look.
But I do like adding just a little bit of the granite over because it just makes the cashmere haze just a little sparkly.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to use the angle brush, which is an extra brush that you can purchase from Mary Kay. It has the spoolie on the one end, so you can clean your
Oh,
your brush your eyelashes out. And I'm going to use the espresso as my liner.
that's a great idea. I'm doing granite in the crease. And for those of you, if you ever get confused, like you read in magazines and they're like, put this in the crease. And if you put it in the crease, technically, you probably won't see it because your eyes are open and you don't see it. So, what I recommend doing is even holding your head back a little bit and doing it right above that crease. So, when you open your eyes and you look straight ahead, you see those, you still see that color up on the brow bone.
And Bonnie, what I was do is if I don't want to put liner on the top of my eye, I will take that angle brush and I will stick a little bit of product, not on the wet part of my underneath of my eye, but right where my push it up into the lashes. So it makes my lashes look a little bit more full without having to put liner on.
I'm using the espresso. We got a couple different things going here, but I'm using the espresso with my smudger brush, which I just love. And I'm just starting on the outside, kind of a little, kind of right along the edge, and just uh, going inward a little bit. So just on the outside where you want it to stop, and then just brush inward up into that crease just a little bit. Oh my gosh, I'm starting to look like me.
Yeah, it is amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, I love it. That angle brush is like a favorite. A little. Mhm.
And then I'll probably place a little bit of that espresso in the outer corner.
You know what I love about espresso? Have you ever worn black and you're like, I don't really want to wear black eyeshadow?
No, you can't. No. Mm-hmm.
And I would lay money on it. Many of our clients have felt that way too. So I love espresso because I'll just pull it out here. It's kind of like a black, kind of. Oh, where am I? There we are. But it's a really, really, really dark brown. So it's nice to just give it a little color without being black.
Well, and you can really create a nice smoky look by putting, if you wanted to do a smoky look with this, you would put the moonstone up by your brow. You would do cashmere haze from the lash past your crease. Then you would do espresso right on your lid and maybe a little bit of granite over in the corner. So, I mean, you could really make a nice, a really pretty.
Well, this is a great palette for lots of different options. And I love the little petite palette that you have it in, Dawn, that you showed.
Yes.
Just lining on the top of my eyes a little bit there. Ooh, nice.
I'm going to start to put on a coat of mascara, and the mascara I'm going to use today is one of my favorites, my Lash Love.
I'm going to use one of my favorites too. After I blend. Oh my gosh.
Well, I like to put on a coat of mascara and then let it sit for a second.
You want to always think you should never be able to tell like where colors stop and start. They should just kind of fade into each other. And that's what's so awesome about this blending brush is just to make it kind of smoldery. And now for my mascara. Oh my gosh, I just opened up a new mascara. I love it. Love it. Love it. Ultimate is my fave.
Bonnie, we were laughing about this the other day. Ultimate is our only mascara that comes in black brown. And I sold like 7 or 8 this last week. So everybody must be replacing our mascaras. And I don't know if it's because it's the end of a quarter that people are like, okay, I need to order my mascaras. But so 2 things. If you haven't ordered a new mascara lately, it's probably time to replace it. And second thing is, sometimes it is nice to layer a black brown mascara with a black because that gives you the illusion of thicker, fatter, and then the longer lashes. It's called.
Dawn, if someone is really blonde, would black brown be more of a great option for them, right?
Well, I think sometimes they feel that. I think black, anybody can wear black. I think the other thing is some people, for a young lady, might like black brown.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Like beginning mascara wears.
Yes.
Oh
because in most cases, let's be honest, they have thick, lush lashes. They just want them coated and, curly, a little curler. And
no, let's face it, all their friends are wearing mascara and they want to wear mascara.
Yes.
That's the truth.
Well,
and
it's once they start wearing mascara,
option for mom. Go ahead.
Then the moms need to get them oil-free eye makeup remover so that they have an effective way to take it off. So that way their lashes stay conditioned and in good shape.
Good point. Oh my gosh. What a pretty look this is. I love it.
Yeah, I will tell you. I mean, it's such a versatile palette that you can wear it so many different ways that. Good. And the boho plum is such a pretty color. Anybody can wear that color.
I'm going to show it right now. Oh my gosh. Seriously, this is a favorite. It's just easy to wear. It's very, very pretty, very pretty.
Whew. I
have a couple of them opened. One is in my bathroom and one is in my car. That's why I don't have that on right now. Because I'm at my computer. I need to move it to the computer desk.
Yes.
I think I'll put a little gloss on.
Which one are you putting on?
Evening Berry.
Okay.
Evening Delight. Evening. I'm putting on evening, even though it's day.
There.
Ta-da!
All right.
Dawn, so tell us about this special. Can you hold that up again?
Yes. So the special is you get the palette and these 4
Refillable
eyeshadows,
palette.
the
Mhm.
petite palette, and these 4 eyeshadows: espresso, cashmere haze, granite, and moonstone, and the boho plum. It retails for $60, and your cost as a consumer, it's $48. So it's a 20% savings. So
Wow. And how long can they do that for? Today's September 29th,
till tomorrow night
midnight.
at midnight.
Okay. Let us know if you want one. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.